So if you're watching this right now, I'm assuming you read the title and you're thinking to yourself, how? Well, instead of telling you guys how, I'm going to show you how. I'm going to take you guys to the property that I just bought last week, and I'm going to show you what condition it's currently in. I'm going to run through the numbers with you guys. I'm going to take you through the whole process from start to finish. I've been teasing this kind of content on my Instagram page for quite some time. My name's Upkaran Singh, and I'm 24 years old, and I love real estate investing. So without further ado, let's go check out that property. So we just pulled up to the property now. We're gonna go inside. I'll show you guys what it looks like from the outside. How do I flip this? So this is what it looks like from the outside. So this is the kitchen area. The kitchen's not very big. It's pretty small, but it's functional. So what we're gonna have to do in the kitchen is all the appliances are definitely gonna have to go. So the stove's gotta go, the dishwasher's gotta go, and the fridge has gotta go. So you guys wanna make sure when you're doing something like this, you get all the measurements for your appliances because you don't wanna make trips back and forth. You want to be able to just go get your stuff and make sure it's going to fit. We're going to keep the cabinetry and the, the counter and the sink because it's in pretty good shape. What we're going to do with this is, since it's wood, we can kind of just stain and varnish it and it's going to make it look like new. We'll clean the countertops, so we scrub them down. So those are going to look brand new. We're definitely going to change the floor. The floor will be changed, probably either tile or maybe just the same hardwood that's here. Maybe tile to add a little bit of character. But yeah, so you can probably change these little plates too. It's not really expensive and it's going to make it look new. There's no point in saving like $1, $2 to not change something like that when you're kind of making everything new. Don't keep little things like that old. That's not a good way to save money. When we're over here, we're definitely going to have to change the entire flooring. As you can see, the flooring has like a lot of black spots. And as a general rule of thumb, if it's carpet, it's probably not going to look great. So you're probably going to want to change the flooring no matter what. If you come over here, we got like a little closet, just a little coat closet. There's really nothing to do here. Just leave this the way it is. It's fine. Paint it. The whole place is going to have to be painted. That's definitely a must. Some places have little cracks like this, as you can see. That's not a big deal. We can get these filled. So that's not really something you need to worry about. There's no like structural damage or anything like that. But yeah, with a brand new fresh coat of paint, new floors, I think this place is really going to come to life. Let's take a walk over there now to the bathroom. It's kind of dark over here. Does this light turn on? No? You definitely want to turn on the lights to make sure and see what works, what doesn't. So now we're here in the bathroom. The bathroom's in pretty good shape. The tub looks like it has kind of like little chips in it. We're not sure if it's chipped or if it's just dirty. We'll try to clean it if we can. If not, then we're gonna have to replace the tub. So that's gonna be an expense. The toilet looks like it's in good shape, so we'll definitely keep the toilet. The vanity is in pretty good shape, but due to the fact that we're gonna change the flooring, we have to rip it out anyways, and it's not really expensive to replace it. So we'll definitely be replacing the vanity along with the sink. If we look in here, it's just another little closet, has some shelves, nothing major, nothing to really do there. So the main expense in this property is going to be just, I'd say, the flooring and the painting. This is the master bedroom, I guess you can call it. It's a 1-bedroom apartment. So nothing really here again. All we're going to do is just replace the flooring, like I said before, do some fresh paint. As you can see, there's some stains and stuff. That's all got to be taken care of. We'll have to install a closet door here because there's no closet door. I think we'll probably just leave this because there's no point in replacing it. Try to patch up these little holes to make it look better. Again, fresh coat of paint, we're good to go. You want to make sure you paint it neutral colors because that's going to help with your resale. I'm getting static shocks everywhere. I don't know why that is. Other than that, there's really not much else to do here. So you guys have seen the before footage. I showed you the whole place. We're going to head back to my place after and run through the numbers and see how everything kind of breaks down. And after that, I'm going to show you guys the after footage and see what it looks like when it's all done. Okay, this place is actually located right next door to the one that we just saw. I didn't know this was for sale too, but we decided to hop on in and we can get kind of a compare and contrast kind of thing going to see what it's going to look like when it's more finished, kind of done up, so you guys can kind of get an idea of what that one can become. So right now I guess I'm sitting in, they made this area kind of like a little dinette area. And then we'll walk this way, and this is the kitchen. So as you can see, they've got all stainless steel appliances in here. They put tile down, so they changed the floor. So I don't think that they changed the cabinets. The cabinets look like they just painted over them. The way I'm kind of able to tell, or at least what I think is, since this is still the wood color, I believe this is what the other ones look like. So this looks original. I think they just painted over it to kind of match. And I noticed that they don't even have any handles, so maybe if we do replace them, we'll go with this kind. As you can see, there's kind of like a little groove here that you grab out of. I think it looks kind of unfinished by not having handles. I'd probably prefer to just get little knobs. They're not very expensive. They went with actual granite countertops, so that's a plus, but it's kind of expensive. If you're going to rent it out, I don't think there's really a need to be putting granite countertops, so you can kind of just go with laminate. And we'll probably go with either stainless steel appliances or maybe just the white ones. It really comes down to what's cheaper because we are looking to rent it out. So you want to kind of spend the least and get the most out of it. They changed the floor, as you can see. They kind of went with like a gray look. I think it's more modern. It kind of matches the gray paint they did. So as you can see, just with the flooring and the paint, you get a really good feel for how it's going to look. It looks a lot better, I think. Just doing those two things really adds to the property. We'll come over here. So this is, I guess, the main, well, there's only one bedroom, so this is the master bedroom. As you can see, they actually changed all the doorknobs too to match. So these little details sometimes make a big difference, but they make more of a difference, I think, when you're trying to sell the property. When you're trying to rent it out, people don't really look for those things. I think what they look for is it's clean, looks new, looks fresh. No one wants to kind of live in a place that looks raggedy and like someone's been living there and it hasn't been maintained. So really, I think you would want to focus on the flooring and the paint. So then we'll go through the hallway here. Okay, so I guess you can see there's just a little closet. Same thing like the one we had there. I think this one, yeah, they have the same original shelves. They're like those metal shelves. So they didn't change anything there. They did change the doors. I believe those ones had like wood doors. And they put trim throughout, I think. I think that one didn't have molding, so that's something that we're going to have to do. Okay, so then we come into the bathroom. They put tile down. That looks very nice. I think the toilet might be new. I don't remember exactly which one that was, but that toilet was fine, so there's nothing to do. It looks like they still have the original tub. As you can see, this one's actually kind of chipping too right there. There's like a hole. So I guess that's not a big deal. We don't really need to replace the tub because they're selling it like this. So if we're renting it, I think we can kind of just fix what's there. They put a new vanity. That's something we'll be doing too because it's not really expensive. They went with granite countertops. I don't know if we'll go with granite. Maybe. Depends on how much it costs. And they changed the lighting. I think that one had like two little bar lights here. So they moved the lighting up there. That's something we could look into doing because I think that looks better. But yeah, that's really it. So you guys kind of got a feel for how that one could end up looking when you do a fresh coat of paint, change the floors, put in new appliances. There's really not much to do. So this is that living area. I think furnishing it makes a big difference too. When you see that everything's kind of laid out, you got a feel for what it's going to look like when you're actually living in it. So yeah, I think that's really it. There's not much more that they did in here. It looks like, yeah, they did some paint here. I don't think it's wallpaper, it's paint. What else? Let's see. Oh, so the plates. It looks like they changed all their plates to black. So yeah, it looks like every single one's been changed to black. I believe the ones in that one were kind of like a weird yellowy brown color, so we'll probably change all of those to white. It's not really something expensive to do. Just make sure you count every single one because you don't want to miss one, then you got to go back. And what else? I think that's really it. There's not much here, but yeah. I think that pretty much wraps it up. Okay, so I showed you guys two properties. I showed you the one that I bought, which is the one that needs a little bit of TLC. And then I showed you another property that's actually listed for sale right next door. So it's in the same building. I think it's like it's just one door over. And that one had been renovated, kind of freshly painted, new floors, all that good stuff. What I want to do is I want to take you guys through the process of buying a property and then kind of renovating it and bringing it back up to life. I feel like most people kind of show you the before and show you the after, but there's not a lot of people that kind of take you through the entire process and show you what kind of hurdles you might encounter, what problems you'll have to overcome, and really how much work goes into fixing one of these properties. Now, I don't plan on doing all this work myself. I will find someone else to do it. I'm going to be taking estimates and seeing who comes out to be the most reasonable. And what I will do is at the end, I'll run through the whole property with you guys and I'll show you how much money it really really took to get the property from the beginning state to the finished state. So if you guys enjoyed this video and you want to kind of go along the journey with me of finishing and rehabbing a property, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. If you guys have any questions, please leave them below in the comments. I'll make sure to answer them the best that I can. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and thank you very much for watching.